I hope you enjoy my stories. Instead of just clicking thumbs down, please comment and share how we can do better. If you do like our video, then please like and subscribe.
The ship. Soft, disconnected, jagged music played in the background as the lighting oscillated in a rhythm that matched the sound. Whirring noises from consoles scattered about the bridge added to the background resonance in a bizarre way. Androids, both in costume and others, simply shiny metal gray, moved about, performing some preordained task, appearing as if a complicated dance. The single life form aboard the ship slid in and around all the motion as if performing a ballet. The faceless android, unsatisfied with the output from the monitors, looked up as John was hurrying past. Trolendat, I can't hide these power fluctuations. You're putting too many demands on the system. Your location will become apparent, and you will be found, Belinda stated as an absolute fact. Coming to a complete halt about a meter from the android, he said, in an offhand manner, I've told you to call me John. The android almost seemed to sigh. That is not your name, it said almost inaudibly. Perhaps not, but it is my request. And you are expected to follow orders, John emphasized. Yes, I am but a humble servant whom you haven't even bothered to give face to, it said with sarcasm dripping sharply from every word. I am attempting to do my job. My primary purpose, as described by you, is to maintain security and stealth. My job entails making sure that the ship remains hidden at all times. You've gone to great lengths to make my job more difficult. First, the mining operation. You have 36 androids working the mine operation. Most of that is for show, but uses a heavy energy signature that I have been attempting to mask. Your demand for more production has made that impossible, Belinda said, becoming more animated, rising from the seat to face John. Absently looking at the android, John continued making his preparations for the night show. He carefully inspected the 4 stasis chambers that would be used. If I give you a face and a name, will you quit bothering me? He said in a joking manner. Reaching with a robotic hand, it touched John's arm in an attempt to stop his motion. None of that is important. Your security is what I am worried about. You are flagrantly disregarding the protocols necessary for your security. You were caught last time as a direct result of disregarding my advice, Belinda said with concern. What gender do you want to be? John asked jovially. Seizing his arm, the android pulled and spun John around to face it, forcing him to pay awareness of its words. I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. You need to cancel this little show that you have planned tonight. I do not believe that I can hide your energy signature. You will be discovered, Belinda said with finality. John displayed a massive grin and laughed. Well, a girl it is then. As for a name, I think Belinda. That should work. Off you go to the reconstruction booth. I'll be there shortly to make the adjustments. You really are an arrogant, forgetful bastard. I have already named myself and you know it, Belinda stated angrily. Of course I remember that. I was just making a little joke, and besides, I remembered your name right away, didn't I now tonight? I just want you to look pretty. Can you do that? John asked, resigned to its fate. The android let go of John and proceeded to the small chamber off to the left of where they were standing. John danced along behind it, feeling quite amused with himself. Standing in front of the panel, John made gestures over the screens. Talking to himself was a force of habit. I think matronly, older, and a little plump. Belinda is a motherly type anyways, he said, chuckling, as he finalized the controls. Belinda emerged from the small enclosure, shaking her head. It was unusual to have a covering. Her long gray hair swirled around her face in a distracting way. John, she said, correcting herself, the problem still remains. How do you expect me to do my job when you sabotage every attempt I make at keeping you safe? She said, scolding him. There's the mother part that I like, John said, and then laughed hysterically. With a frown on her face, Belinda said, which part of this is funny? Is my appearance now hilarious to you, or my attempt to keep you safe? John quit laughing and presented a serious face. He reached out and took one of Belinda's hands in his and pulled her closer to him, looking into her incredibly ice-blue eyes. Look, Belinda, let's face facts. They always find me. It's just a question of when. Now, I need to have some fun. Merely hiding is not entertaining. That becomes the same kind of prison that I escaped from. They'll catch me, I'll escape again, and we'll repeat this cycle endlessly. I've been here for over 400 solar cycles. I'm surprised that I have remained undetected this long. Quit your worrying and help me complete everything for tonight, he explained in an even consoling tone. Not being tricked by John's mannerisms, she pulled back and gave him a stern look. I am aware of your boredom. Notwithstanding that, I have helped in every way possible, for everything that you have requested, even to your detriment. You increased the diamond production just so you could buy a building for the sole purpose, to amuse yourself. Now you are going to do a magic show. For what purpose? Do you really need to impress these humans? John took a wounded approach and put on a sad face, but his eyes gave him away. Realizing Belinda wasn't falling for his tricks, he tried being blunt. The bar is not just for my amusement. Yes, I will be amused. However, there are humans that I care about, others not so much. Those few that I can count and say perhaps they are my friends. I want to help because I can. It is not all based on pure vanity. The magic show has a purpose, perhaps not visible as a straight line, but it will have the desired result I'm looking for. Belinda let out an audible sigh, made easier by the recent vocal cords. Okay, master, what do you want me to do? As well, I do not like this covering, so I am going to change it, she said very slowly, clipping every word. The sarcasm rolled right off John. Now that's the spirit. Maybe I'll start calling you my friend. Come on over here and help me arrange the bots for tonight. Furthermore, I need you to maintain signal lock and a broadcast lock so that I'll get the correct Android at the appropriate time, John said in his smoothest hypnotic voice, aware it had no effect on Belinda.
I would like to thank you for watching the video to the end. To encourage us to make more videos, please like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Check out this other video if you haven't already.